And here we are again, and this is video number 4 on prophetic evangelism. This time, I just want to say right from the very beginning that although I've talked a lot about the Holy Spirit, one thing I want to really stamp upon you today is the Holy Spirit knows everything. Sometimes we think of Jesus being God, God the Father being God, and sometimes we can forget that the Holy Spirit is also God. And in the same way, when we go out, He knows everything. If we've got questions and we're not sure what to do next or how to proceed, we can ask the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit knows everything. And in fact, He knows the end from the beginning, just like God, because He is God. So that is something, I'll just leave you with that. Another important thing is that you don't have to reach a point where you are qualified, that you feel that now you are ready. But you are ready. You're ready from the very first day because you're connected to God. God knows everything, and He can guide you. As long as you put your trust and your faith in Him, everything will go well. Now, I want to give you a little testimony here and just pick out from it what you will, but I think it's a very good example and very unexpected. So there I am one day, and me and my wife are in town, but we're visiting, and we're on a holiday. We were on a holiday from Norway in England. There we are. And at the hotel, I got this very deep, lovely feeling of, I'd like to go out. I'd just like to go out for a walk somewhere. I don't know where, but I'd just like to go out for a walk. So, okay, I thought about it, and off I went. Yeah, I'll go for a walk. I don't know where I'm going. And it had been 5 minutes, and suddenly this guy comes up, and he was a drug addict, and he was asking for money. And I didn't know what to say to him. And I paused. And then it was like the Holy Spirit said to me, ask him what he will do tomorrow. And with that, I just asked him, I said, what will you do tomorrow? And he said, well, probably the same as I'm doing today. And that was just the open platform. And I said to him, I says, but before you were born, God had a plan, a very special plan for your life. And I began to broaden that and deepen that, just like it says in Jeremiah 29:11, I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. And I told him that, and I told him the special plan that God had decided, planned for him. And as I told him that, suddenly, he was like, he was looking away somewhere, and he could see it. He could see this plan that God had for him, and he believed it. And I was shocked. I thought, wow, that didn't take long. He got it. And then I just said to him, but before you can enter that special plan, the obstacles that stand between you and God, the things that you've done wrong in the past, they need to come down. And when you ask Jesus into your life, you'll be forgiven, and all these things will be cleared away, that you can have a relationship with God. And he went, okay, yeah, fine. And then I just led him in a prayer. I led him in a prayer. He said, amen. He was born again. And there I was, right back in my hometown, not knowing what to do with a new born-again drug addict. What am I going to do? Poor me. And I sent a message to a friend of mine in town, and off I went with him with my new friend, off we went to McDonald's to get something to eat. And I got a message back that this guy who I was with was already part of a group that my friend knew. And he already had contact with this group that my friend there in Newcastle had. So the contacts were in place before I even got out the door of the hotel to cross the street. God knew the end from the beginning. And that guy who suddenly could see that God had a special plan for his life and had got born again was now in that plan. And it was all orchestrated by the Holy Spirit right from the beginning, pushing me with this urge to go out the door. That was from the Holy Spirit. Everything was from the Holy Spirit. He knows the end from the beginning, so we can trust him all the way. So I'll just leave you with that. The Holy Spirit is God.